While many mods in The Sims 4 can be brilliant additions to the core game, there are a few that have us scratching our heads and wondering why anyone would ever come up with them, like all the ones featured on this list. First is Zombie Apocalypse. The fact that this mod adds certain Resident Evil characters into the game proves just how absurd it is. That being said, shooting down zombies and avoiding the dreaded nemesis does add a unique aspect to the gameplay of Sims 4, even if it does feel slightly out of place. Sometimes The Sims 4 can feel a bit too positive at times, a problem that the Life Tragedy mod rectifies by adding random life-altering moments ranging from serious bullying to the passing of a loved one to traumatize Sims at random. It's morbidly funny and a unique way to affect how the game plays out. The Armageddon mod adds superheroes and supervillains to the game, along with a world corruption mechanic that brings a new layer of complexity to the proceedings. Corrupting the world will lead to Sims performing more heinous actions, and superheroes need to ensure that the world remains safe. The Prince of Darkness lets Sims summon a dark creature that resembles the Grim Reaper, mixed with a goat of sorts, who has the ability to cast dark spells and even brainwash a Sim to become their servant. So this one doesn't really need much more explanation. If the game's fart sounds aren't immersive enough for some unthinkable reason, then there's an extremely weird Sims 4 mod out there that remedies this by significantly improving the quality of Sim farts. Toddlers were a handful before, but with the Deadly Toddlers mod, they become terrifying in a way that many haven't seen before. Toddlers can and will attack other Sims, even the very people who brought them into this world and provided for them. A nightmarish and strange mod indeed. If players have ever dreamed of having a couch as a hat, it's now possible. Garbage bin hat? Also possible. Thanks to this totally necessary Sims mod, your Sims will never have to limit the choices of hats to what the base game has to offer again. With the Book of Chaos, Sims can unleash vengeance upon their enemies at full force, thanks to the Torture and Chaos mod. From freezing someone to setting them on fire, players have tons of deliciously evil interactions at their disposal, which will make the Grim Reaper their new best friend. The base Sims 4 is pretty tame when it comes to ghosts, but this can be remedied with the Possessed Child mod, letting Sims summon the most terrifying creature ever known to the Sims universe. A word of warning though, people will most likely die, so be careful when handling this Sims 4 mod in-game. Unlike The Sims 4, real life is pretty violent, but fortunately, or unfortunately, the Extreme Violence mod adds a bit of spice to the lives of the Sims. Characters can stab, punch, and shoot other Sims whenever they feel like it. Plus, there are new death types as well, some of which are quite horrifying to say the least. And that's about it for our list. Thank you so much for watching, and go to GameRant.com for even more like this.